Sheikh Moza bin Nasser of Qatar meets with the First Lady of Nigeria. Prince Jimne Nongol Bhutan presides over an inauguration in Thimphu. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands visits Houta. Princess Caroline of Hanover chairs a meeting in Monte Carlo. And the Royal Court of Denmark releases a new video of Crown Prince Christian. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. On Monday, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Christian of Denmark, participated in a training flight aboard an F-16 fighter jet at Skulstrup Air Base in southern Jutland. The flight marked one of the final training missions before Denmark's F-16s are replaced by F-35 aircraft. According to a press release from the Danish Armed Forces, Denmark has ordered 27 F-35A jets. 15 are already in Denmark, and the government has approved acquiring 16 additional aircraft, bringing the total to 43 F-35s. After the flight, the Crown Prince took to social media, stating, quote, "I got the chance to join one of the last training flights in an F-16 jet, and wow, it was incredible. Soon, the new F-35s will take over, and I am very grateful I made it in time." End quote. The Crown Prince added that his respect for the pilots had grown, and that His Majesty, King Frederik X of Denmark, visited Skulstrup later in the day. On Wednesday, the Crown Prince, who is currently undergoing an intense lieutenant training course with the Guard Hussar Regiment in Slagelse, will celebrate his 20th birthday. In Stockholm, His Majesty, King Carl Gustaf of Sweden, held a farewell audience with the ambassador of the People's Republic of China at the Royal Palace. On Monday, in Oslo, a spokesperson for the Royal Court of Norway confirmed that His Highness, Prince Sverre Magnus of Norway, is currently in the Italian Republic, where he is, quote, "exploring various possibilities, including in film and photography, with a desire to learn more about this." End quote. In May 2025, the Royal Court announced that the prince had established his own media company, Sverre Magnus Productions, registered as a sole proprietorship, focusing on film and photography production. At this time, it is unknown how long the prince will remain in the Italian Republic. Meanwhile, in London, Her Majesty, Queen Sonja of Norway, presided over the opening of the exhibition entitled Hyundai Commission, Marit Ane Sara, at the Tate Modern. The installation, created specifically for the Tate Modern's Turbine Hall, marked the first large-scale exhibition by a Sami artist from Norway in the United Kingdom. Marit Ane Sara became the 10th artist to receive the prestigious Hyundai Commission, a series showcasing major new works by leading contemporary artists from around the world. According to a press release, Ms. Sara's work, quote, explores ecological and indigenous themes rooted in Sami heritage, reflecting on humanity's relationship with nature and cultural identity. End quote. In Peru, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, attended the inauguration of the 10th Congreso Internacional de la Lengua Española. The four-day conference, organized by the Instituto Cervantes, the Real Academia Española, and the Asociación de Academias de la Lengua Española, will gather more than 260 speakers and experts from around the world including academics, writers, linguists, and historians, to discuss the current challenges and the future of the Spanish language. Held under the theme, The Great Challenges of the Spanish Language, Mestizaje and Interculturality, Clear and Accessible Language, Digital Cultures and Artificial Intelligence, the conference will explore how Spanish continues to evolve in a global, multilingual, and increasingly digital world. On Monday in Monte Carlo, Her Royal Highness, Princess Caroline of Hanover, as president, chaired the Fondation Prince Pierre de Monaco Literary Council meeting at the Hotel Hermitage. The purpose of the meeting was to establish the list of laureates of the 2025 Literary Prize and the Discovery Grant. The winners of both distinctions will be announced this evening during the 2025 Fondation Prince Pierre Award Ceremony in Monte Carlo. Established in 1951, the Prince Pierre Literary Prize honors a French-language author for their body of work. It remains one of the Foundation's most prestigious distinctions, carrying an endowment worth €25,000. This afternoon, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, accompanied by his cousin, Miss Melanie Antoinette de Massy, met with Monégasque tennis player Valentin Vachereau at the Monte Carlo Country Club in Roquebrune, Cap-Martin, France. Mr. Vachereau recently won the ATP Masters 1000 Shanghai. On Sunday in La Condamine, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, attended the 30th anniversary concert of the Monégasque choir U Cantant de Roca. Established in 1995, U Cantant de Roca has become a fixture of the Principality's cultural scene, performing at ceremonies and festivals throughout Monaco, including the annual Pique-Nique de Monégasque. In Auta, Her Majesty, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, paid a working visit to ADG Services Group, a family-owned company that provides services in facility management, care, and safety. The visit focused on how employers can better inform their employees about pension plans. Several organizations, including ADG, a university, and a catering group, shared their experiences in making pension information clear and accessible to their staff. The event also marked the start of the annual 3 Days of Pensions, organized by the platform Wiser in Money Matters, of which the Queen serves as honorary chair. This morning, Her Majesty, Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, in her capacity as an advocate for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, continued her working visit to the Republic of Armenia. In Yerevan, the Queen met with representatives of several UN agencies to discuss the local context and ongoing projects supporting Armenia's progress toward the SDGs, focusing on gender equality, education, climate, social inclusion, and good governance. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, the Queen also visited the TUMO Center for Creative Technologies, a leading institution for digital and creative education, which will soon open a branch in Liège. In the afternoon, the Queen held a meeting with the President of the Republic of Armenia. During the meeting, the discussions focused on Armenia's continued commitment to the 2030 Agenda. In Luxembourg City, His Royal Highness, Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, held a series of audiences with ministers of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg at the Palais Grand Ducal. On Monday, the Grand Duke held a meeting with the Minister for Consumer Protection of Luxembourg, Martine Hansen, and the Minister for Family Affairs, Solidarity, Living Together and Reception of Refugees, Max Hahn. This morning, the Grand Duke held a meeting with the Minister for Defense of Luxembourg, Eurico Bacchus, and the Minister for Higher Education and Research of Luxembourg, Claude Meisch. In Groß Karolinenfeld, His Royal Highness Duke Franz of Bavaria, and his longtime partner, Mr. Thomas Greinwald, and His Royal Highness Duke Max of Bavaria, attended the reopening of the newly restored Caroline Church, Upper Bavaria's oldest Protestant church, after 18 months of renovation. The restoration cost approximately 2.2 million euros. Duke Franz has been patron of the project for years. In Tokyo, their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Moscow of Japan, hosted a dinner at the Imperial Palace in honor of the Crown Prince couple of Sweden's official visit to Japan. In Thimphu, His Royal Highness Prince Jimne Nongol Bhutan presided over the inauguration of the National Digital Identities Platform integration with the Ethereum blockchain. The National Digital Identity System was first launched in February 2023 when the prince became Bhutan's first digital citizen. With this integration, Bhutan has become the first nation in the world to implement self-sovereign identity on a national scale. On Monday, Their Majesties, King Rama X and Queen Sathada of Thailand, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Savir Vanavari of Thailand, and His Royal Highness Prince Dipankorn of Thailand, presided over a royal merit-making ceremony on the occasion of King Rama IX the Great's Memorial Day in Bangkok. During the ceremony, the king placed a wreath and lit incense and candles, followed by Her Majesty the Queen, who laid wreaths on behalf of Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother. Following the ceremony, the royal family arrived at the Marin Winnachai Throne Hall at the Grand Palace, where the king presided over a ceremony dedicated to the late King Rama IX. The late king, who reigned from 1946 to 2016, is remembered each year on October 13th for his lifelong dedication to the Thai people and his, quote, legacy of compassion and service, end quote. In Muscat, His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said of Oman held a meeting with His Highness Sheikh Mishal Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, the Emir of the State of Kuwait, at Al Baraka Palace. According to the Royal Court of Oman, during the meeting, the discussions focused on ways to enhance economic and investment cooperation between the Sultanate of Oman and the State of Kuwait. In Doha, Her Highness Sheikh Moza bint Nasser Qatar held a meeting with the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at Al Wajba Palace. According to a press release, during the meeting, the discussions focused on strengthening the existing partnership between the Education Above All Foundation and Nigeria, with the aim of, quote, reducing the number of out-of-school children and promoting youth empowerment through education, training, and job opportunities, end quote. In Bandar Seri Begawan, His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Mateen Brunei took to social media to announce that he and his wife, Her Royal Highness Princess Anisha Rosna Brunei, are expecting their first child. In his social media post, the prince wrote, quote, and then there were 3, end quote. Wonderful news. Congratulations. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, October 15th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.